So, you know, I'm thinking the worst. Cancer, you know, who knows this?
You know what? I bet you if you put makeup on me,
yeah,
we'll find lots of stuff. If I have makeup and you don't.
You're just so naturally pretty, aren't you?
Thank you. Oh, look at that score. Oh, 2 Crocs. I thought it was the world's largest cane toad, and then I realized it. Hey guys, welcome back.
Good morning, people. Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful day here in South Florida.
The first part of this video, we are going to be releasing a box turtle. A few weeks ago, while I was at work, I just found a box turtle trying to cross who had been hit by a car. It had cracked the whole front of his shell. So Taylor has been rehabilitating him at home.
Which I don't recommend if you're not slightly experienced. And also it helps that I work in an emergency animal hospital, so if I needed anything extra, I could go over in the middle of the night and get extra help.
Anything that we can legally rehabilitate ourselves, we do. I've also found some other injured things recently. My friend Fred and I saved an egret that seems to have been poisoned while out in an airboat. I also found an injured owl that had been hit by a car, which I then took to the local rehabilitation facility. So the box turtle, we could do it ourselves. We've put his shell back together, and Taylor's been keeping it clean.
We have him betadine soaked, fresh water soaked, he's feeding him.
Now we are taking him to be released, and today we have Tobie. Tobie's throwing a fit because we stopped for tacos!
And he's on that low carb diet, baby. He's upset.
And we have somebody else in here today, Copper. Cop. Tobie, stop baby. We've got Copper,
There he is.
Our little baby.
You got the whole gang here. Favorite
Everybody.
dog and favorite monkey.
We're going to talk about what has been going on a little later in this video. We're going to talk about why it had been so long since we posted a video, why it's been a little bit between what's going on, basically.
Oh my gosh, you need to stop. You can't just eat all of my tacos. I'm trying to do this video.
We also have to talk about this too. Tobie, he's a taco addict.
No, he's just a food addict.
Let's go let Senor Turtle go. Let's eat our fresh tacos from our favorite little Mexican restaurant.
Let's have a good day.
What is he doing? Taco Tuesday with Tobie.
You're the only thing that can pull off eating with their mouth open like that.
Got the whole crew out today. Cop, come on. We're now walking the box turtle back into the area he was found. Okay. No, that looks good. Just let Tobie go up there and play, and we'll film the turtle down here. All right, Tobe, stay up there, have fun. We're gonna play with the turtle down here. Copper, you like turtles? Tobie, you like leaves. There's a wild monkey in the tree.
People will believe that.
I know. All right. Show us the turtle and where he was cracked.
Oh, yeah, just like, so here, there.
We pushed it back together and then kept it clean.
Got a little messed up there. You can see his shell a little messed up there. And he has like old like gator bites or something.
Just raccoon or who knows
Raccoon
what.
gator, I don't know. He's doing good. We gave him betadine soaks. We gave him fresh water soaks. Fed him, kept him warm. He looks fine neurologically. He eats, he poops, he drinks, he pees. So he's gonna be good. Ready to go, little turtle?
This looks like as good of a hammock as any. So you always let a turtle go where you capture them. Let him go. Oh, he's ready. And this is a Florida box turtle.
Glad we got to save that turtle together.
Me too. Tobie, look at that, right on the side of the trail. Big old gator.
Okay guys, so we're finally gonna tell you why we haven't been posting videos pretty much at all, except like one in the last month. So we kept mentioning to you we're having some like animal health issues. One, Rhett's been working 6-7 days a week to pay for all the vet bills and just, you know, life in general. So we haven't really been going out anyways, and it's the slower season for animals, so we haven't been finding much when we do go out once every few weeks. But let's get to the serious part to do with our animals. So let me get the first one for you, okay? Come here. Why are you laying down? Shut up, Tobe. So this, you gotta turn around. Oh. So this is Copper Man. This is our, I know we're not supposed to choose favorites, but our favorite dog out of all three. He's an old man. He's almost 9 years old. You know, he has normal like old man lumps here and there, but there was one that was looking like off to me. It was on his back, can't remember, right thigh. I kept an eye out on it for like the last year. It was just like a tiny little pea-sized lump, and then he started like regurgitating and just gagging a lot, which seemed really off to me recently. And then that lump like overnight grew from pea size to like, I don't even know, gumball size. So thankfully I work at an emergency animal clinic, so I brought him in, we got it aspirated, and came back as a cancerous mast cell tumor. So as you can imagine, we're very upset, you know, that our favoriteest dog or any of our animals has cancer. You know, we don't know if it was going to be removable, and we scheduled a surgery for a few weeks out. He had the surgery. Obviously that was nerve-wracking, so that was even hard to like go out and look for anything and, you know, try to be in a happy mood when you find out that your dog has cancer. So we got the lump removed, got him on medications, and it's been post-op for a month now, and he is officially cancer-free. You know, there's always that 20% chance that there's the mast cell cancer somewhere else in his body, but we did an ultrasound. Nothing has spread to any vital organs. He's doing great, he's acting great. It also, sorry, I keep trying to watch Tobie, so that's why I keep looking away. It also didn't help that his scar, even though he wore his e-collar and, you know, I kept it clean and dry, it was just kind of opening up because the sutures were internal. He was having some sort of reaction to it. The month was a very difficult healing process, so then, like, you know, I was stressed out about that. It's ripping open, so even though he seemed okay, his friggin' leg was ripping open, so that's no fun. It's been over a month, the scar healed, he's doing great, he's back to his normal self. And it's kind of funny because Tobie's hated Copper, even though he's known him for the last 6.5 years almost. Because Tobie really hates all dogs except one of our dogs. He saw Copper's incision when he first got out of surgery. For some reason, Tobie knew something was off, and he's been letting Copper sleep with us every single night, which, like, I'm not kidding you, is crazy. Of course, Copper's now turned into a spoiled brat because he gets to sleep with us every night just to keep an eye out on him. But we're just... We're just so happy though that Copper is cancer free, and our other dogs seem fine, so let's not talk about them. We're gonna keep an eye on any other lumps because once they get mast cell tumors, a lot of times it does come back. So we'll deal with any more if that happens. But he is older, so I'm not surprised this happened. I'm just grateful that it wasn't a super bad cancer. We caught it fast enough. Remember, always keep an eye out on any lumps on your dogs. Most of them will be fine, but there's always that one. If it just grows rapidly or anything, definitely go get it aspirated at your veterinarian and make sure it's all okay. Look here, come here, Copper. Oh, I can't make you baby. We love you so much, Copper, and we're so happy. Can you look at the screen? You got dirt all on your face. We love you so much. So now let's go on to, like I said, I don't pick favorites, but I think we all know who the favorite animal is that owns me, really. So let's get on to the next one. Woo! Oh, getting in position. You're like, what are we doing? Like I said, I think everyone knows who the absolute love of my life is, besides Rhett. It's Tobie Man here. Have had him for, what, almost 8 years now, and he's 8 years old. I got him at 4 weeks old. I'm gonna try to make this fast, but kind of start from the beginning so you get what's going on. So about 2 years ago, sorry, he's nervous because he's like, what are we doing? Tobie, please, for the video, come here. So about 2 years ago, Tobie pretty much gained excessive amount of weight overnight, which was weird because I didn't change his diet, I didn't add anything new or anything to it, but I just kind of counted it as like he went from a baby that can handle extra calories to like, you know, awkward little teenager that might be gaining a little extra weight. Capuchins, especially males, gain a lot of their weight in their chest. He did get bigger, you know. I took a lot of the fattening calories out of his diet, figured he can't handle that anymore. He seemed to, you know, maybe drop like a little bit of weight, and then his left chest, or his pec, actually went down in size and it got smaller, so I was happy about that. But then the right side might have even grown more, like it was crazy. So, you know, I'm thinking the worst, cancer, you know, who knows of this. Set him up with his first veterinarian that he normally would go to. He really wasn't much help, so I had to do research, you know, find an experienced veterinarian that can run a bunch of tests and all that. So we made the trek for 3 hours to go to a veterinarian. You know, we had to sedate Tobie, of course, because can you imagine trying to, you know, poke a monkey, get blood work and everything? No. So we had to sedate him, which is already stressful enough for me, Rhett, and Tobie. We did fine needle aspirates on his chest. They came back as like lipomas or fattiness. We did x-rays, nothing really seemed to look off. We had like a good ultrasoundist come in, do his full body, everything looked fine. We did blood work. The only thing that was slightly weird is his triglycerides were like very slightly elevated, which just means he has a little bit extra like fat in his system. She said put him on a stricter diet, stricter exercise for next year and come back. The years passed. The one chest, the smaller one and the left one, went down even more. The other one seemed to get even bigger and he just couldn't drop the weight. I mean, I've cut his calorie intake in half. He's running around the house. He's getting plenty of exercise. At this point, I just don't even know what to do. So we bring him back. We do aspirates again. We do blood work. We do x-rays. But this time, I thought, why don't we do a test for thyroid panel? Because, you know, full blood work doesn't usually include that. I thought I was shooting for the stars, but, you know, people in my family have thyroid issues. So I was like, oh, it's just weird that he can't lose weight for no reason. So I ran that. Took a while to get the results back because of, you know, COVID and all that. Pretty much everything came back fine except he's hypothyroidism. So I don't know how I friggin' got that right, but I'm just glad at this point after 2 years we figure it out, like what is going on with him. And then his liver enzymes were just very slightly elevated, like this much. So got him on some medication for his thyroid, got him on some liver defense. We're kind of guessing on how much he should get on the thyroid medicine just because, you know, the doctor just hasn't seen this before. There's not much research done on, you know, pet primates because a lot of people, when I've talked to them that own primates, are like, I don't really take mine to the vet. They seem fine. I'm not worried about this. You know, I'm not the one to just drag my animals to the vet for no reason, but something was off, right? It was about 2 weeks on the thyroid med and he dropped a pound like that. Like it sounds great, but that's scary that he would just drop, you know, a pound for a 9-pound monkey is like 20 pounds for a human. So that was insane. The one chest, the left one that was already pretty small, pretty much is gone. So that's amazing. But his other one that was bigger, the right one, that I also forgot to mention started developing edema and darkening of the areola, which that was also why I brought him in for the recheck, which I forgot to mention. I was worried about that, but with the medication, it actually shrunk like in half, which sounds great, but that's also like scary that it did so fast. The nipple color is starting to go back to normal and the edema is gone, which sounds great, but you know, I let his body like handle a thyroid med for a month, try to let it settle itself. So we brought him in for a recheck of the thyroid and liver panel. You know, he's acting fine during all this, but we rechecked it and now he's hyperthyroid. So we cut the medication in half, but now he's lost more than a pound. So I'm trying to give him more higher calorie foods because you don't want him to drop way too fast. Now he's a little too skinny. You know, it's not too surprised just because we're kind of guessing on the thyroid medication levels. But what's really concerning is the liver enzymes have also gotten super high, which could be from hyperthyroidism. You know, liver's a really vital organ, so that's nerve-wracking. We just dropped his cut his medication in half for the thyroid medication, so we have to go back now in a month again to check his liver and thyroid levels. Hopefully they level out. But it's really stressful because each time we have to sedate Tobie just because we have to draw so much blood. He's just not good about sitting still. You know, I didn't think to train him to be good at blood draws when I got him 7 wait, 8 years ago. It's really stressful for him, really stressful for us. So it's been really hard for us to be in like a happy mood, because you know, life could always be worse, but it is very hard when your animals, your family members are sick, especially when you don't know what to do. You feel like you're doing everything you can, but it's not going right. So it's been a really stressful time, but we're just lucky. Copper's good now. We're just worrying about Tobie. So, you know, keep your thoughts with Tobie. He's doing fine, but it's just a stressful thing. The thyroid and the liver are important. And also, we wanted to talk about this too, because I don't know if you've ever noticed us like blurring out Tobie's chest in videos. And one, it's not attractive. Two, he looks very much like a human would, so we don't want to get knocked on YouTube for having his pecs out, so we have to blur them so, you know, videos can stay up. But we'll keep you guys updated with Tobie, keep you updated with any of the other animals if, you know, anything happens to them. We're going to try to keep posting more, we're going to try to go out, have more fun, enjoy life. And also our truck that's super old is conking out on us at the worst times. Thankfully Rhett's been working. So we're actually looking at vans for the van life. You know, it'd be fun, me, Tobie, and Rhett sleep in a van. So stay tuned for a new car also. We had a fun morning. Let's go have a fun night and stick around for the video. Thanks guys for being so patient with us. Say bye, Tobie. Mwah!
This is an American crocodile. These are different from the American alligator. And this is an endangered species. How freaking cool.
And they are native.
They are native. He's hanging out on the other side of a canal. All right, another crocodile. We're out here on the edge of the ocean. And this is pretty cool. 2 crocs. What is it, Tay? Little peacock. So the road cruising's been slow, so we're giving it a break, and we're gonna walk some trails and shine, because the moon's out pretty bright, and sometimes when the moon comes out bright, the snakes are out, just not crossing roads. Tobie's not as big of a fan of hiking, but sometimes you gotta switch it up, see what you can find. Maybe get some exotic lizards, maybe find a couple snakes, maybe some cool mammals. Oh, just got the camera on in time, guys. We just hiked up this beautiful, oh, hey buddy, this beautiful Miami phase corn snake. Holy smokes, he's gorgeous, Tay.
Yeah, that guy.
He's actually squeezing me.
He gonna get you. Oh.
Hey, let go for a second. It's okay.
He's so gray.
He's gorgeous. Tay, find another one. This thing is beautiful. I love pretty corn snakes. Look at him ticking his head. They often do that to imitate rattlesnakes, pygmy rattlesnakes. Oh, over here, buddy. Yeah, so this gray with red, that is often seen in South Florida. Some of the populations, not so much, and some still have it. And this is see if we get above of him. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous corn snake. All right, Tobie, say goodbye to this corn snake.
He's like, no, that thing struck at us.
Tobie doesn't like when snakes get bitey.
Say bye-bye.
Tobie, nice. Say goodbye.
That's not nice.
All right, corn snake.
He's going the other way.
Oh, he was going this way? I thought it was the world's largest cane toad, and then I realized it was 2 cane toads. Look at their pouty faces. Want to see something crazy? He's saying, no, that's my lady. All right, guys. The end of the night is here. We're on our way home. We had an awesome day together. Glad we could finally update you guys.
Sorry it took so long. It's just been hectic, and we wanted to be able to describe things better once we had clearer minds.
and we had more answers, and not just, oh, thank you for turning AC out, and not just guesses of what was going on. It took a couple weeks of testing, especially waiting for Copper and all his blood work results. So hopefully, now that we've got the first part of the animal situation done, we will eventually get back to
making more videos, going out to have more fun, because I miss going out with you.
I miss making videos, but I also just miss spending time in the field with you and Tobie.
Yeah. And I think Tobie's missed it too.
Yes.
We've been so bored at home. But I'm glad we had a good morning. We had a good evening. It's been a really good day. We have to head home. We both have to go to work in the morning. I have to go save animal lives at my job.
Taylor's an emergency vet tech. She saves puppies and kittens.
That's definitely not what is just happening all the time. But yes, essentially.
I just imagine you're like, you know, like Grey's Anatomy. I imagine you guys like running around like that, but with like puppies and kittens. I've never been.
It's more like average to old dogs that are like that. Well,
If I was a puppy, I'd want you to give me CPR.
I am a puppy kitten superwoman. Yes. I will save your animals' lives. You're welcome. But we're heading home. Thanks for joining us. Join us next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's been a while since I've said this. I'm trying to think. Share a video. But we'll see you next time, guys.